This is the Variety Show 2024. I wanted to do a video about O.J. Simpson, who passed away in April earlier this year, and wanted to give you my take on O.J. Simpson. I'm sure you probably don't miss him, uh, but I think what happened with O.J. Simpson, I spent a lot of time studying the case, and I spent a lot of time looking at documentaries and trying to figure out what happened. And I think here's what it is with O.J. Simpson. This is my take on it. I think that he did the killings and on that street in Brentwood, California, back in '94. He did those killings, but then after he did the killings, he passed out, and he didn't even he didn't remember that he did it. So that's why he was actually, in his mind, he was telling the truth when he said he was innocent, because he had passed out. He didn't even realize, and there was blood all over, and so he didn't even know that he himself did it. So he was actually telling the truth when he thought he was innocent, when he wasn't. And I think that in that relationship, I mean, it was a violent relationship. And what I know about Nicole Brown Simpson, like it was on both ends, because he was difficult to live with, but Nicole Brown Simpson, his wife, was pushing his buttons. I mean, she was also, I think, um, getting him angry in that relationship, because she was really pushing his buttons, from what I understand. And there was just a lot of nasty things going on in that relationship. And also, OJ being an NFL star player, you marry an NFL player, and there's a high chance it's going to be domestic violence, because NFL football players are around violence in a contact sport like football, and he's around violence on the football field. So it's just in him, being an athlete, to be that way, to have go into a rage like that. And I think he couldn't help himself. But overall, um, you look at his whole life. I don't think he was necessarily a horrible, even a person. You'd think he's just the worst person, one of the worst people ever. But I don't think O.J. Simpson was. I mean, I don't think he was all bad. It seemed like he had his kids, Justin and Sydney. He seemed to care about his kids, and he might have even been a good father figure to his children. And it seems like he was very dedicated to them anyway. And it seems like he did some good things. He had some good in him. I mean, I don't think he was all bad. And I don't think it was his intention to do that. I don't think he meant to end up the way he ended up. It's just he couldn't help himself. But the thing is, when he claimed his innocence, I think he was sincerely believed he was innocent. Because, like I said, I think because I had heard and that makes the most sense to me. He did it, and it was so shocking that he saw that blood all over the place on Rockingham and Bundy when he committed those killings. He just passed out. He passed out, and he woke up, and he didn't even know what was going on. That he went into a rage. He was in so much shock when he saw Ron Goldman with his wife. He just couldn't control himself. So that's my take on the whole O.J. Simpson thing. And so now that he's passed away, to reflect on it, that's my take on it. This is the Variety Show 2024.